This is Pat from Elkhorn Smokehouse. Today we're going to make some summer sausage. In the mixing bowl I have 8 pounds of venison that my daughter and I shot this fall, mixed with 2 pounds of ground pork. We have our summer sausage seasoning and a cup of cold water. I already mixed the venison with the pork, so now we're going to add the seasonings. Add a little water. We also have the summer casings soaking in water, so they'll be ready here in a minute. And then I just mix this together with my hands. We mixed the meat by hand, and we've loaded up our vertical stuffer. So now we're going to take we've threaded the casing on, and we're going to fill it up. I like to keep a little pressure on the casing. These are perforated casings, so you can actually see the meat squeezing through the perforations when you have the right pressure. I like the vertical stuffer because it is quick and it's fairly easy. The drawback to it is that you end up with about 2 pounds of meat when the stuffer is cranked all the way down, which is about enough for another stick of sausage. So we're going to go to the meat grinder to finish this when we're done here. So you don't want to fill these too full. About an inch and a half space at the top of the casing. Hold it down. Actually got a little too much in there. Just set that on the counter there. And then you squeeze it together. Take your hog rings, your hog ring pliers. Get it around there. Squeeze it off. And there's your finished product ready to go into the smoker. We'll do up the rest of these, and we'll take them out to the smoker tomorrow. You want to let these set overnight. You can either cure the meat overnight and then stuff the casings, or you can do it all, or you can stuff the casings and let them sit in the refrigerator all night. If you're not going to use a smoker, you're going to want to take a teaspoon and a half or a teaspoon of liquid smoke and add it to the meat before you stuff the casings. So we'll wrap this up, and we'll see you at the smoker. Today we're going to do a little demonstration on how to use a meat grinder to stuff sausage with. We've got our summer sausage mix in the hopper, our pre-soaked 2-inch by 18-inch casing, and we've got our meat grinder. It's really noisy, so we're not going to do a lot of dialogue during this part. The key to this operation is to hold the casing so you get perforations in the sausage casing showing the meat coming through. That means you've got enough pressure internally in the sausage casing to make a good product. So here we go. Okay, mechanically we've got about as much as we can get out of the grinder. So we'll take the collar off. Take our fingers and squeeze a little bit more meat out. One of the reasons I use these is vertical stuffer usually leaves about 2 pounds of meat in the bottom of it when you run it through. And that's about enough to make another casing worth of sausage. And then we'll clean this out and put the rest of the meat in, and then we'll crimp it off, and then it'll be ready for the smoker. Thanks, and happy smoking.